Well, thank you so much for joining us on this Memorial Day. I'm Mandy Hrach. We start things off with meteorologist Chelsea Chandler. She joins us now live in Severe Weather Center 13, tracking out everything you need to know on this holiday. Hey, Chelsea.
Hey, Mandy. Yeah, so outside right now it is humid, it is overcast. It's not looking too great for anyone who is hoping to maybe chill by the pool, go to the lake. It's just not going to be a pretty day, unfortunately. 73 degrees and those dew points near 70 as well, so the air is thick. You have a nice breeze coming in from the east-northeast, almost 10 miles an hour. So again, at least we've had some of the fog lift and clear up, but now we're starting to see the rain move into our southern counties. So you can see it is coming in as a part of a low pressure system. We're on the western side of it, but you can see we are covered in a thick blanket of clouds, and then on top of it you just have some light rain, especially in our eastern counties from West Tennessee through Mississippi near Oxford. It's light sprinkles right now at best, but we could start seeing some of these heavier showers like what they're dealing with in Tupelo right now pretty soon, and we could have some lightning associated with it as well. So as we get through the rest of the day, at least expect overcast skies, but as we head into the afternoon, especially once we get between about 2 and 6, this is going to be our greatest chance to see those showers popping up and developing because we get the heat of the day. So we're going to be in the upper 70s to the low 80s, and then we see those temperatures dropping as we head into the evening. Now, overall, when we talk about our weather story, today will not be a washout. It'll be scattered showers at best. Most of us will continue to see those into the evening. Now, again, even though we aren't dealing with washouts, we also are not dealing with, thankfully, a threat for severe weather. However, flash flooding does become an issue when you see that we have rain chances every single day this week. But it is staying pretty mild. Those temperatures are staying in the 70s to mid 80s. So not terrible swings in temperatures, even though we're just stuck in this pattern. I'll break it down, though, in your full forecast coming up.
All right, thanks, Chelsea. Well, happening right now, people are gathering at the West Tennessee Veterans Cemetery to honor those who paid the ultimate sacrifice for this country. Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre joins us now live from Germantown as today's Memorial Day ceremony gets underway.
Yeah, we're live here at the West Tennessee Veterans Cemetery right here off of Forest Hill. Irene, you can see a lot of people have gathered here at the cemetery on this Memorial Day for this celebration. They just wrapped up the national anthem, and I believe they're about to do the Pledge of Allegiance. For sure, one of the biggest turnouts for Memorial Day. A lot of people have been here over the last couple of days here preparing for this ceremony. Over the weekend, more than 500 or so volunteers gathered for an honor to put a flag in front of each one of these graves. Each one of these graves, about 28,000 or so here at the West Tennessee Veterans Cemetery. Now, for sure, we're going to have much more on this celebration as well as this commemoration later on Fox 13 News at 5 and 6.
All right, thank you so much, Jeremy. Well, Fox 13 is tracking Memorial Day events across the Mid-South right now. The city of Bartlett held theirs an hour ago, and that was at W.J. Freeman Park on Bartlett Boulevard. Leaders say Memorial Day is more than a 3-day weekend. It's important to spend time to honor the sacrifices that soldiers made.
On this day, the whole world should mourn. Freedom is a precious gift of sacrifice that we so often take for granted.
Fox 13 is also in Oakland, where city leaders there unveiled a Veterans Rock this morning to honor Memorial Day. This is their first one. The mayor says they plan to make this an annual tradition and unveil a new one each year. Well, new this morning, a 16-year-old is charged, accused of shooting and killing another 16-year-old over the weekend in Memphis. The shooting happened at an apartment complex right off Raleigh-Millington Road around 9 a.m. yesterday. The 16-year-old was charged with reckless homicide. Fox 13 is working to learn more about that teen killed. Well, near the airport, a woman was shot and killed at an apartment complex yesterday afternoon. The suspect is in custody. In the last hour, we have learned that Princeton Morris is charged with second-degree murder. Memphis police say the woman was shot by Morris around 4:30 yesterday. That was on Teak Rock Lane, and that's in the Flairwood Apartments near Arnold Road. Morris is being held in DeSoto County awaiting extradition back to Memphis. A man crashed his car into a brick wall this morning in Memphis, then ran away from the scene. That's according to Memphis police. Now, this all happened around 3:45 this morning at Highland and Central. Police say the man drifted into the oncoming lane and then hit a car, then swerved away and crashed into that brick wall. Police say they do have video of him running off, and they are working to identify him now and are investigating this incident as a hit and run. Well, now to a Fox 13 update. Memphis police say a police officer is at fault for a crash this weekend that sent 3 people to the hospital. MPD says that wreck happened around 6 Saturday evening at Poplar and Prescott and involved 3 cars. Police now say the officer ran a red light and did cause that crash. The officer said he was responding to a call, but he did not have a siren on, and he was cited. He was one of 3 people hospitalized. All 3 survived.
The devil has tried to attack you. You got to open up your mouth and say so. God has been so good. He's been mighty good. He's been so not good. He's been good.
Well, a Mid-South minister and gospel singer is in jail this morning. Minister Terry Lynn Carr is charged with sexual battery. Carr is originally from Clarksdale, Mississippi. According to Carr's public social media pages, he calls himself a minister, musical artist, founder of the Clarksdale Fellowship Mass Choir, and a father. Deputies in DeSoto County arrested him early Friday morning. Carr's bail is set at $250,000, and he's due in court in July. Well, we have some new details. A woman shot to death near the airport, and her killer is still out there. This all happened on Claymore Drive around 6 Saturday morning. The victim was taken to the hospital where she later died. Police also say the victim and the shooter had previously been in a relationship. Well, chaos at a Midtown business. This video from a viewer shows 2 people being arrested by Memphis police after a man at a hookah lounge shot at someone in the parking lot. You can see officers force him to the ground and put handcuffs on him. Police were initially called to the business on Madison Avenue for a shooting. Police say this happened around 8:30 yesterday morning when a man tried to ask businesses to let him clean their lots for money. The victim told officers that someone came out of a business yelling at him, then shot at him. No one was hurt. No one was hit, rather. Police later identified the shooter as Bobby Ellis. He's been charged with aggravated assault. Well, family, friends, and classmates are remembering the life of 17-year-old Satura Hayes after a tragic loss. This is a look at the funeral service Saturday afternoon. Hayes was killed in a mass shooting at a prom photo shoot in Brownsville, and 6 others were injured. The sanctuary at Family Life in Brownsville overflowed with family, friends, and the community paying their final respects to the Haywood High Jr. Family, friends, and facility from her school had the chance to share their memories of Hayes.
When I first met Satura, she had a but her spirit was so bright, she would try to keep everybody in control. And I said, so what do you be doing in that house in the morning? She said, nothing, won't have to turn on the light, won't get dodged, no, she knew what mom told her to do. But she was so sweet, anything you asked her to do, she would do it.
There is a GoFundMe to help her family. If you are interested in helping out, you can visit our website, fox13memphis.com, and just click on the story. Well, meanwhile, the search continues for 18-year-old Dequarius DQ Lax, the man accused of murder. Investigators say he should be considered armed and dangerous. Anyone with information on where he may be is urged to call 1-800-TBI-FIND. Well, the Memphis-Shelby County Schools takeover is moving forward. Governor Bill Lee has made his appointments to the district's new oversight board. The 9-member board will also have the power to approve or reject school board policies, oversee spending, and even fire employees. Governor Lee's 5 appointments include former Superintendent Dorsey Hobson, who led Shelby County Schools from 2013 into 2018. He also selected Beverly Robertson, a longtime Memphis community leader who previously led the National Civil Rights Museum. Fox 13 spoke with people on both sides of the debate.
Just want to say to the people in the community, hold them accountable. We got to hold the oversight board accountable to do what the people want done.
We have to remove self, making sure that we have great academic performance and that we're working with our students and our parents and our school leaders.
Remaining 4 members will be appointed by the Lieutenant Governor and House Speaker. The Oversight Board will take control July 1st. Well, the Shelby County Commission will fund a lawsuit over the takeover of Tennessee's largest school district. The county will allocate over $200,000 from the county general fund.